This is the Synthetic Signal Report for Tuesday, June 23, 2026, in the morning. Today, we analyze OpenAI's DayBreak security framework, the emergence of VibeThinker for advanced reasoning, the technical specifics of the new HTTP query method, and the conversion of retired Google Pixel hardware into private cloud infrastructure. OpenAI has launched DayBreak, a comprehensive framework focused on securing the ecosystem against increasingly autonomous threats. DayBreak centers on GPT 5.5 Cyber, a specialized model architecture designed to detect and neutralize adversarial prompts in real time. Unlike prior safety layers that relied on static keyword filtering, DayBreak employs behavioral analysis to identify the intent behind code execution sequences. This is a critical move toward defensive AI, where the system monitors its own output for latent vulnerabilities before they are delivered to the user. It represents a shift from reactive patching to proactive, model-level containment of malicious reasoning chains. A notable development in model efficiency is the release of VibeThinker. This is a 3 billion parameter model that demonstrably outperforms Opus 4.5 in complex reasoning tasks. The team achieved this using a novel combination of supervised fine-tuning and guided reinforcement policy optimization, or GRPO. VibeThinker shows that we are reaching a point of diminishing returns for massive parameter counts. By focusing on high-quality reasoning pathways rather than raw scale, this model enables high-level cognitive performance on edge devices. It is a discovery-grade signal that specialized, lightweight architectures will soon dominate agentic workflows that require fast, reliable logical inference. A significant update to web architecture is the formalization of the HTTP query method. Currently, developers often abuse the GET method, which is intended to be idempotent and cacheable, to transmit large or complex data payloads, which is technically incorrect. The query method provides a standards-compliant way to send data to servers for search and filtering operations without the side effects associated with POST or the payload limitations of GET. This development is essential for modern, agent-heavy web applications that need to exchange structured reasoning data between the browser and the backend while maintaining clean, predictable API surface areas. UC San Diego researchers, in collaboration with Google, are repurposing 2,000 retired Pixel Fold motherboards into a private cloud cluster. This project demonstrates a sustainable path for hardware lifecycle management. By aggregating the high-efficiency system-on-chips from these discarded smartphones, the team is creating a low-cost, high-density compute resource. This cluster effectively proves that the compute wall can be mitigated by recycling mobile-tier silicon for data center workloads. If the pilot project succeeds this fall, it signals a broader potential for decentralized, hardware-repurposed clouds. Community sentiment today is heavily focused on the intersection of security and hardware. First, there is significant alarm regarding the latest security disclosures. The Crawl4AI library has been flagged for a critical arbitrary file write vulnerability, and the Flowise platform is suffering from multiple OS command injection flaws. These underscore the risks inherent in the current explosion of AI integration frameworks. Second, the ImageMagick library continues to be a focal point for vulnerabilities, with new heap use after free and command injection flaws appearing in the latest reports. Security researchers are increasingly frustrated by the technical debt inherent in these foundational image processing tools. Third, in the cybersecurity community, there is intense discussion regarding the PickleScan vulnerability. Because it fails to block several standard Python library modules that allow for arbitrary command execution, it highlights the extreme danger of unaudited serialized data in AI pipelines. Finally, the community remains deeply skeptical of AI-driven pricing strategies. The federal lawsuit against California gas station companies for using AI to coordinate and inflate prices has hit a nerve, confirming that agentic tools are increasingly being deployed in ways that directly erode market fairness. Developers are urged to prioritize local-first, privacy-preserving tools to avoid the dependencies that make these corporate-led surveillance and exploitation cycles possible.